Oh shoot. Okay. I just realized I've been muted this whole time. You guys, can you hear me now? Um. So okay. So Thorrk is okay. Thorrk. So I was saying when I was muted. uh, Thorrk has the option to do this double resupply play, which is kind of insane. Um, but he really doesn't want to resource any of those cards. But he will. Okay. So he's up to 4 this turn, and he can. All right. So he's going with that instead. Second reinforcement. Actually, I think it makes sense. So you can play now another resupply, and so you can do his Han stuff next turn. Hippo also drew resupply here. Boba should theoretically dominate this matchup. I think so, but Thorrk's a very good Boba player, or a good Han player, sorry. So if anyone can do it, he can. But Hippo's a very good Boba player also. And Hippo's done well so far playing against Boba mirrors. Like both his top 16 and his top 8 match were both mirrors. So he really knows the ins and outs of this Boba deck. And Thorrk just has big stuff in his hand. He can deploy here. There are a couple like, how many like risks are there realistically to Han? I don't think Han can immediately be killed by anything in Boba. He can be like killed in a couple actions by lots of things, but he should guaranteed be able to get at least one in. So here's Boba. And Thorrk is he's stalling. He just I guess like the one thing that does kill him is Surprise Strike. Yeah, Surprise Strike does instantly get him, so he can get instantly killed. But now that the units are exhausted, now he's sort of safe. So Thorrk has like in previous rounds he has played like very conservative with his Han. Like he's deliberately like waited to use it to be safe. And so I mean here he is like he's giving up a home 1 to that resource to like be able to keep his Han safe. He values it highly. And there is lots of stuff that Hippo could have here that would spell disaster for this Han. He doesn't in fact have anything really bad. But he could. Let's see. So I haven't been keeping track of everything that Thorrk's been discarding from his resources, so I'm not sure what all he has in discard. If it's just that layout, if he has something else. To pull from the home 1. He is going for the home 1. And yeah, it's just the layout, looks like. Okay. And Hippo is playing Waylay there. That is that's really interesting. Yeah, because it means he gets to use it again. And like there's not, and right now the discard's empty, but like Thorrk gets to discard 2 of his resources for free, so any number of things could become live. All right, and Hippo drew the barrage here, which isn't out to the Han. if he wants to do that. It does mean he doesn't get to play Fire Spray, and like he might actually want to play Fire Spray more. Oh, Thorrk actually has the initiative, so it doesn't like, so he can attack with his Han and guaranteed be able to play the home one if he wants. And he is going to do that. So like you can play Fire Spray here, but Fire Spray gets beat by home one. And he is going to go for the Fire Spray. So Hippo pretty much has to take initiative this round if he wants to win, because he's gonna be wrecked by that home one next turn. And he has outs to it, like he has the barrage on Fire Spray is an out to home one. But like Thorrk, if Thorrk just plays this home one, he is a credible threat to claim next action, or take initiative. I should be more precise. So like Hippo would have a real dilemma of whether to attack. Thorrk is thinking about which of these big cards he wants to play. In this card, I think it's just Battlefield Marine and Bright Hope. So Bright Hope is the only or Battlefield Marine, sorry, is the only target, because he doesn't have enough resources to pull the Bright Hope. Pulling Bright Hope would be really nice next turn, though, if you can bounce the Leia, especially. But he might just want to trade this Leia for something. Okay, so he's going for the Leia on the Boba. That to me says he's setting up Han onto the Boba. And yep, he is. That also puts Leia in the discard for home one. So I mean, Thorrk has like solid control over the ground, but he's behind on damage, and he needs to be able to find an out for this Fire Spray, and there's not an easy one. The best one is like play home one, but that's gonna get eaten by a barrage. Strange play, why not? Why not attack with? Is that Boba first? I think maybe he just didn't see it. Yeah, wow, okay. I think Hippo's not playing this. I mean, he's actually playing it okay. He's just well, I didn't realize Thorrk claimed there. I thought Hippo claimed for sure. I guess not. So I mean, Thorrk is like right about to win. He needs 7 more damage. He's got 12 on board. Hippo's 10 away. I mean, I think Thorrk's gonna get this one. It doesn't look like he has to out this big Han. He doesn't have an out for it. Most he can push to base is 8. Yeah, I think it was definitely misplay to allow that. Because like, yeah, so I think it was definitely misplay to not see that Han coming and not attack with your boba first. Because like, think about it. If he, well, he's not winning yet, but like, I mean, because of the sprite hope, but it's, you know, he almost would win if, you know, in this position. So okay, putting the bright hope there actually does that. Can you save yourself by Star Vipering? No, it's not enough. And Hippo loses game one. Thorrk takes it. Just shorts. Yeah. I do think that not attacking with the boba there was a misplay, but I don't know how much it would have mattered. Thorrk played that very well. He knew what he was doing. So we're gonna do sides. I'll show the list while we do sides. So this is Thorrk's list. He's got, I mean, Spark Rebellion. I don't know, is that in there for this matchup? I think it's mainly for control decks, but maybe it's useful here. Change of Heart. As a one of, I don't know. Reinforcement Walkers seem like pretty strong. I don't know how much is going to be brought in here. Hippo's list. Let's see. Hippo's got 2 Change of Hearts. Change of Heart could actually be like really big for Hippo if you hit like a home 1 or something. Let's see. I imagine he'll bring in No Good Me Dads. That's like, I mean, you love hitting Han with that. Reinforced Walker maybe. We didn't really get to talk about Hippo's list. He's got some spicy text in there. Like he's got one of the Change of Hearts main. He's got Syndicate Lackeys instead of the third boss. He's got Traitorous. Traitorous, I don't think is going to stay in. Like I think if he takes anything out, that's probably one of the things he takes out. And there I hear the sound of shuffling. I think. Are they about to get going again? No, still working on siding. So yeah, Rook could come in. Rook is a great out to the Han unit. Hippo's got lots of attacks. So this is our bracket. Winner of this gets to face Kotal in the finals. Who's on Grand Inquisitor. You gotta love it. Grand Inquisitor in the finals. So Hippo's path here has been through like 2 Boba Mirrors. Played Vika and Breaker, who are both very good players, and he beat them both. And it looks like they are about to start. Thorrk had to take down control decks to get here. Thrawn Blue and Krennic Green. So here we go. Game 2 of the top 4. Hippo's tournament life is on the line, and that is not what you want to see. Spark Rebellion. I mean, you could just hit like Super Laser here, and then Hippo needs to top deck a turn 2 play. Maybe you're like really worried about Barrage and you want to hit that. You don't care as much about the Super Laser, but it's tempting. All right, he does go for the Barrage. And I think we saw Hippo resource the second one because he drew 2. So now he has 1 more Barrage in deck and he has to find it. And that's big. I think maybe Thorrk knows that he's going to play Resupply this round, so he doesn't have to worry as much about... Oh, what's going on? Alright. The Super Laser. So... Yeah, okay, so Thorrk has 2 big 7s in hand. And he can do his Han thing this round. Thorrk has, like, traditionally played, like, pretty conservative with his Han. He doesn't always do the immediately go to 7 on 5. But he could. He has the option to here. And oh, he's going for the steal on the Super Laser. Oh, but the Waylay. Yeah, I mean, it works. It's a good play. Like even though like the Waylay comes back, like you still denied the ramp. And maybe he gets it later by playing it, but you know it really matters this turn, and he didn't get it. It's like Thorrk has, yeah, I don't think he's gonna go for the Han push this turn. Doesn't. And yeah, Hippo's got nothing to do. Thorrk has double Hans and the Ewing. Like that's big. Is that right? Should he be at 7? Am I doing the math wrong? He was at 5 last turn. Oh, he used the Han ability. Sorry, I didn't catch that. I thought he was resourcing normally. Yeah, that makes sense. That's right, if he uses the Han ability. And 3 cards coming down. Is one of them going to be Vanguard Ace? I've been waiting to see this Vanguard Ace combo for this whole tournament. No one's brought it out yet. Echo Base, Leia, tap it down. That leaves 2 for a Vanguard Ace. Oh, yeah. And he gets, it's 3, right? Yeah, because you count the Ewing reinforcement and the other 2 units. So that's now 4/4 Vanguard Ace. It's like, even though that was big, like Hippo has a really good position here because he can ECL Fire Spray over the Vanguard Ace, and that deals with it. Bright Hope would be an answer to that, but Thorrk is thinking about resourcing it. And Thorrk still hasn't played his Han. Like I was saying, he plays it conservatively. And it looks like Thorrk ended up keeping the Bright Hope. It's like if Thorrk goes, or if Hippo goes for the ECL Fire Spray play, Bright Hope is a great response to that. Plus he gets to like bounce his Leia and draw a card. It's a great resource engine. And it looks like, I don't think, no, he was at 5 last turn. He should be at 6 this turn. I was going to say I didn't think that Hippo resourced, but he did. And he's going for the Fire Spray. It looks like he's just going to play it without ECL. And there's the Bright Hope. He's thinking if he wants to do Leia or Akbar. There's a good argument for either. This Han deck is really interesting. I think it's been the deck of the tournament. Like two players made the top 4 with it. It's just it wasn't on a lot of people's radars, but it's good. You got these cool resource loops with Bright Hope and your small units, and then you can play a bunch of big stuff like Home 1, Han, Reinforcement Walker, and Ewing Reinforcement. So let's see. He can just go Surprise Strike over the Bright Hope. Yeah, that works. So now, I mean, Vanguard Ace can trade into it if you want from Thorrk's side, or you can just use it to keep pushing damage. And the Han finally comes out. And we're going into a new round. Ewing reinforcement and Han live. Ooh, steadfast. That's a good pickup here. He does have the Vader though. He might. Steadfast is a guaranteed kill over Han. Oh, Hippo's not running Death Troopers. He's in Boba. Not. I was thinking like, oh, you could go like Vader and try and get the Death Trooper to, but no. So you can go like ECL Steadfast and get the guaranteed kill on Han. It does like pretty much immediately get traded into by Leia, but like if you go for Vader, you're not killing the Han. You can also take like a more aggressive first action by like attacking with this. Or he's using it to tap that down. Interesting. So that to me says he's going for the steadfast play. And is that, I think you and your reinforcement, you want Han in this board state, would you? He's just locking in the attack, yeah. Yeah. It's like he's probably playing around steadfast. Like it's a thing that should be on his mind. Okay. He's thinking about his target here. Like there's a real argument for going after Leia. I mean, like you get the 5 overwhelm, and you prevent like Leia swing and then Han. Yeah, and he does it. So yeah, 5 overwhelm puts him closer. And then yeah, so the Han answers the steadfast, but you get to keep your Boba around. And then you can swing 9 in. That puts him in the lead damage wise. Does 5. And he can play this No Gonna Be Dead if he wants, but I think he's just gonna save it. Thorrk's already Thorrk's going ahead. He's like, doesn't matter. Yeah, Thorrk is like fully done resourcing, and Hippo's still in the previous round. All right. Reinforcement Walker, that could be a big play. Let's see. Hippo finds a surprise strike. He's also got Change of Heart. Change of Heart on this Han could be pretty big. Actually, wait, he knocked me dead at it. So now it's not really that big. At least not this round. It's looking, he's thinking about just straight up playing that Walker. How close is Hippo to lethal? He's got 9 on board. Actually, Hippo has lethal with surprise strike this round, right? I'm not messing my math up. He does, yeah. Not through reinforcement Walker. But without reinforcement Walker, then yeah. So like normally like you think you just use the surprise strike first, but actually here like if you're playing around reinforcement Walker, If he plays the Walker, he's dead. In the long maybe in the long run. So he's gonna go for 4 here, and so now like Surprise Strike is lethal, but he's like sort of bluffing that he doesn't have it. If he COH'd the ship, maybe, yeah, I'm not sure. So like yeah, so you can play. Who he's playing? Oh, he's gonna Spark Rebellion. He's gonna get the Surprise Strike. So we are gonna go into another round. I think Hippo's gonna get it anyway. Let's see, because you can go 5. Let's see. So if Hippo like goes 5 here, let's see. You can okay. So Thorrk can clear the boba. He can't clear the fire spray. At least not immediately. So like what he could do is like if he gets a Ewing reinforcement, then he could go. Is he change of hearting the Greedo? Okay. I mean, that does something, yeah. So that forces either Han kills the Greedo or he plays the Psycho Base Defender. Keep in mind that Thorrk is also really close to lethal. Oh wait, I think he actually had to do that. I think he actually had to change of heart, or I guess he could have Vadered into it there because Han attack plus Greedo attack is lethal for Hippo. Sorry, people are constantly making fun of me for my math. I'm trying to do it while commentating and being the observer though. But yeah, so he did have to deal with that Greedo in some way, and he went with the change of heart way. And so like the game here is like if you play Echo Base Defender, they trade, you get to attack base with Han, but you lose in that case because the fire spray just attacks, Hippo claims, and hits face. If you go attack Greedo with Han, then you're still 7 away. You need, like, you can't get to lethal next round, but you can play the Ewing reinforcement, which can maybe help you out. It it really is a guessing game, and like the optimal play, it depends a lot on what the potential draws are. So lots of things you gotta be thinking about. You gotta be thinking about the probability that you draw a surprise strike, that your opponent draws a surprise strike. Okay, so he goes for the Echo Base line, which I think is a losing line. Well, it's not, I guess it's not necessarily losing because like so Hippo hits base with fire spray, or no, it's not losing because you claim, but you're not, like it's slower. I think Hippo has if Thorrk plays anything attack space. Yeah, so Hippo goes space here. He attacks base. Thorrk claims. Thorrk first action pretty much has to clear fire spray with Vanguard Ace. Hippo gets to, because Thorrk claimed, he gets to trade the Greedo for the Echo Base Defender. Thorrk, I think Thorrk wins if he draws Surprise Strike. Oh, and Hipo claims. Interesting. That's okay. I guess like Hipo is hoping he draws Surprise Strike. If he does, he wins. He draws Shoot First. There's no way that was the right line, right? I'm trying to think like what I'm missing, but there's no way that's correct, right? It's a pretty complex game state, but like I don't think I'm missing anything. Any of these attackers is now lethal. You have to answer all of them. And I think they're just talking now. Like, I guess we missed something. I'm trying to figure out like what we missed. Okay, so like if Hippo just attacks base, Thorrk is forced to claim. And then you get to trade Greedo for Echo Base Defender. And so then Thorrk has to draw a way to out both Boba and Fire Spray. Are they going back now and like looking at it? I mean, good games, I guess. Are they? They're not like running it back, are they? And saying that he could have retroactively made the better play. I think they're in voice. So, all right. Well, they're putting their cards away. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's game. I think Hippo just threw it away. Wow. Well, good games. Congratulations to Thorrk, who will be he couldn't win without SS as Thorrk would take initiative on SGG. No, because he was at 18 damage. All right, let me see if I can pull up the like the replay, and we can figure this out. Window capture. Oh shoot, I shouldn't be showing that, should I? There's nothing sensitive on there? Okay, but okay. Okay, so here we go. Here's the stream. We're gonna rewind and we're gonna look at that last round. So this is no, it's a bit later than this. So you change of hearts the Greedo. So from I think the spot we were interested was after he played the defender. So he plays the defender. So from this place, Hippo has a few lines. He can do the one he takes, which is he wins the game if he draws Surprise Strike by taking initiative. He could also go attack base with the Fire Spray, which means that Thorrk has to claim. Because if Thorrk doesn't claim, then Hipo claims and hits with the fire spray for game. If and that line loses to Thorrk drawing surprise strike. Actually, it's like if Thorrk drew surprise strike, then Thorrk would win if Hipo took the attack base with fire spray line. But otherwise, like what happens is that after Thorrk claims, Hipo hits the defender with Greedo, and then he has this Boba up. So and then that would be 27. So either the Boba or the fire spray attack would be lethal. So Thorrk would have to have either a surprise strike to win the game or something that like blocks the attack or outs both of these. I don't know if there's anything in Thorrk's list that could do that. So yeah, I'm like there is like a reason to take the line that Hipo did, but I don't know if it's a good one. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll have the finals on this channel likely. I don't know when, but sometime.